A man in debt is so far a slave. This is a quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson, a leader of the Transcendentalist movement in the 19th century. What was Emerson referring to in his quote? Well, this may be similar to a biblical quote in which the borrower is slave to the lender. How do we avoid debt? What are the consequences of debt? These are questions we should be asking ourselves in our modern society. According to Dave Ramsey, 75% of Americans feel like they are living paycheck to paycheck and are in some form of debt. Well, in order to avoid debt, what are the proper steps? What should you do? Well, first of all, you need to be smart with your money. Well, how can you be smart with your money? Either stay out of debt or get rid of debt. If you're already out of debt, then you're already ahead of the game. But if you are in debt, then the first thing on your mind should be to get rid of it. You should also live within your means. According to Catherine Hawley, what appears to be rich is not really rich. You might have that neighbor with the fancy house and a beautiful backyard and a giant pool maybe. But that person might also be in massive amounts of debt just for looks. In order to live within your means, you need an effective budget. Well, how do you live on a budget? I know that I have a budget and I don't even stick to it all the time. According to Rachel Cruz, no one plans to waste money. We don't necessarily wake up in the morning and decide we're going to waste massive amounts of money on toothpaste. It's not necessarily on our plan or on our daily schedule, or at least it shouldn't be. So in order to build up a budget, you might not know how. Use your resources. There are multiple apps and tools that are available to you, and it'll give you at least some sort of action plan. Something is better than nothing. If you are out of debt and sticking to a budget, you can then be granted financial freedom in the future. Next, how do you save and plan? First of all, you need to identify a goal. Your goal might be buying a new car, buying some property, a house, moving out of your current situation, even graduating college. All of these are worthwhile goals. According to Anthony O'Neill, the choices you make today determine the caliber of your future. So, what you need to do is start a process. Make baby steps, something, a little step-by-step program, if you will, that'll help you reach your identified goal. According to John Stossel, acquiring debt before going bankrupt is basically stealing from everyone else. Debt has many consequences, but what will you do to stay out of or get out of it? Try to be effective with your money. Live on a budget within your means. Being smart with your money can help you avoid debt and possibly make you a millionaire. Thank you for your time.